all that. Whole lot. Whole lot. I'm with all that. Whole lot. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
So please watch your tone when you talking to me. Conde Garçon, Converse on my feet. Yeah, I just ate bone apple tea. Young refugee, are you ready or not? We beat to rap with key beat to lock. Hand me my keys, then I skate off the lot. Enemies retreat before we the block. Early morning, late night, Jay Leno. Run me my cake or some. Don't be the last straw that broke the back on the camel. Y'all know where I'm from. Shoot, Dale Lamo.
Same soup, I just had to reheat it. They know my name, I ain't had to read.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before. Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Thompson, P.J. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, the two J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Boston on offense. It's a three-point game. Stolen by Gafford. Thompson with it. Now guarded by White. Thompson scanning the floor. And then Davis slams it in!
Whoa, okay. Send a message there, big fella. AD flexing on them like they're just little bitty pretenders.
Three-pointer Holiday. And the rebound goes to Dallas. First quarter of play, a minute in. Thompson passes to Davis. Irving against Brown. Irving, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Thompson against White. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Porzingis. Nice D from Gafford. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. White against Thompson. Now here's White. Defense is right there. Nice D from Thompson. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Tatum. White for 3. That one is off. Here's Dallas now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Davis can't hit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Celtics trail by 8. Tatum inside. Check by Davis. That one drops for him.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Pass to Gafford. White against Thompson. Launches it. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Goes up on the wing. Gafford grabs the miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks lead by 6. Thompson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Horford with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Porzingis surveying the floor. Back to Horford. Holiday from long range. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now to the paint. Horford inside. Davis on him. Horford can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
Brown against Washington. This one for 3. Brown can't hit. Dallas leading by 8. For 3, Dinwiddie gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
The exceptional quickness Dinwiddie brings to his plays. He lets that shot off out of nowhere.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The 3 from Washington. They grab their own miss. And finished off by Davis.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Pass to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Holiday. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Now Porzingis. And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off. Effectively shot. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Here's Horford. There's the block. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And a slam dunk by Lively.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
From the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Mavericks lead by 17. Here's Irving. And Craig pulls it down.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The three. Buries it from three. Craig's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dinwiddie outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Irving for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Christie. And he lays it up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 19. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Count it. Good.
This is what makes Holiday special, his ability to find ways to finish in tight.
Washington outside. The three from Thompson. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
Williams is checked in for Dallas. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Tatum way outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Davis. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball.
Sam Hauser.
Washington up top. The kick out to Williams. White with the steal. Brown looking around. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. 1:09 left in the first half of this game. To the middle. Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digits. Pair his he's scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
He was
There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Klay Thompson. Davis is out there with Washington. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the one. Holiday with it. Picked up by Davis. Out to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got the first points up on the board for Boston. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Puts it up from 17, and that one is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Knocked loose. Gafford with the steal. To the inside. Here's Davis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on White.
What a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
The shot's good.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Klay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
Here's Tatum. Drops in the layup for two.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Irving can't hit. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Baseline try, and it's White missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Davis against Tatum. Offensive rebound. Count that one. Davis has got 5.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Irving. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Oh, yeah, Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Round the pass to Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's White after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Tatum against Davis. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Shoots over Gafford. Porzingis can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
A shot's good from Irving.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Davis has got 7 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Thompson passes to Dinwiddie. And Gafford